Hey guys, today we're going to be learning about internet safety and how to pick appropriate websites when doing a research report. Before we begin, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about safety. I want to ask you a question. I want you to raise your hand and tell me whether or not you go home in the afternoon by yourself. So, here's your question. When you get out of school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, does someone pick you up? By show of hands, how many people get picked up in the afternoon? Wow, look at that. Everybody in here gets picked up in the afternoon. Do you know why your parents pick you up, Justin? Yes. I believe that is true. Your mother does want you to be safe getting home. How about you, Michael? Any reason why? Oh, because it's a long way home. She doesn't want you walking by yourself. Very good. Yeah. Jalissa? Oh, your mom has to come pick up your little brother anyway, huh? Okay. So, yeah, these are all really good reasons. But I think the main reason being is that your parents want you to be safe getting home. They don't want anything to happen to you. And like your parents, I too do not want something to happen to you in school or online. And so that brings us to a part of our lesson. We are going to be learning how to analyze websites by the type of information that it gives us. And so we're going to be using two types of search engines. One, Google, which everybody knows, and the other one, KidRex. I'm going to show you how to use these search engines to analyze the links that they give you back through a search. So for practice sake, we are going to be searching New York City. You're going to watch me search New York City and pull up some links that it brings back, and then we'll go through a couple of them to see what type of information it gives us. We'll discuss whether or not this information is appropriate for a child, whether or not the vocabulary is readable and understandable, and whether or not the pictures are appropriate for us to be looking at. So one of the other websites we're going to be using is a website called KidRex. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to Google New York City, and we're going to try to click on a couple of those links also and see whether or not the information given back to us is appropriate for a child. Is the vocabulary readable? Is it user-friendly? So these are some of the things that you need to know when searching on the website. One of the things I want you to understand is that the internet is a huge place. It's a huge place that has all types of information on it. You can get information on anything in the world that you want. But when you look at this information, you need to ask yourself, where's this information coming from? Who put this information up here? Is it real? Is it fake? Or is it someone's opinion? And when you search, sometimes it's hard to know these things. And so I'm going to attempt to help guide you through this so that you can ask yourself these types of questions when you go online. I want you to start asking yourself, is this real information? Is it true information? Is it fake information? Or is it just someone's opinion? Why did this person write this? Is it to give me information? Is it to entertain me? Or is it to persuade me to do something? And these are all the reasons that you should know reasons why you should know how to look for information. I want you to be safe online. And so in doing that, I'm going to attempt to show you how to analyze different websites. And in doing so, you are going, once we practice Googling New York City and going to Kid Rex and doing New York City, I'm going to give you a topic that I've collaborated on with your teacher for you to search. And you're going to go search, and then you're going to create a list of things from the different links. Once you do the search, I want you to click on two of the links at the top, whichever the first two are that come up, and I want you to jot down some things. I want you to tell me whether or not the vocabulary was easily read. Did you understand what you read? Was it easy to navigate? Was it child friendly? How was it for you to get to that website and find the information that you needed? And then once you do it on Google, then I want you to go to Kid Rex and Google the same thing, Komodo dragons. And then do the same thing in your notebook, jot down the same type of information. And then we're going to compare the two search engines and figure out which one is easier for you to use, which one gives you better child-friendly information. And I want you to be able to analyze this for yourself and take a look at it, make sure it's good. Okay, but right now we're going to Google New York City and see what comes up on each search engine and see which one we think is more child friendly. So come on along and let's get to it.